Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Why, hello everyone. Hello. How you all doing this fine day? You guys doing great? You guys doing awesome? You guys doing amazing? Hopefully you guys doing great, awesome, amazing. It's the new year, 2023. It still feels like it's like 2020 for me. I know I'm the only weird one out of here. But yeah, welcome to the year of 2023. And it's going to be an amazing year. I can feel it. This is going to be a really cool year. I'm really looking forward to it. And we're going to start off the year with an amazing interview because we got an amazing person here with us. And it's the ORCA VTuber. I'm looking forward to it. She seems like a really awesome person. I can't wait to get this stuff started. So without further ado, let's see if she's ready. Get things going. I hope you guys are excited just as much as I am. Cool, let's get going. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how you doing?
I am fantastic.
That is great. I'm happy to hear it. How was your holidays? Was it good? Was it good?
My holiday was really good. It was really quiet this year. We just kind of stayed at home, hung out, and I did do some things in VR. So
Oh.
we always try to do community nights. So we did movie watching Christmas Eve.
Oh, you know what? I got a VR and I've been trying to like find more ways to like do VR to get like the custom like model put into it. And I never really thought about that, but yeah, a movie night would make sense. That would be the
Yeah, I
best
do
way to
have a
do
couple friends. If you are interested in getting like a 3D model
that. Oh,
into VR that you already have,
yeah.
I do have a couple friends that know how to do that. So yeah, we can
Oh.
help you out with that.
Guys, you would like to see me as a 3D anime character? Dude, that's a dream come true right there. I become the
Absolutely.
anime. Ah, man, that's like an isekai, but into a virtual world. I guess it still would work. Yeah, right. Well, for the lovely folks in chat right now who don't know who you are, there's small amount of people who don't. How about you introduce yourself to them?
Oh gosh. Okay. So hi, my name is Trua. I go by Ever Trua mostly, but I am an Orca VTuber, and I am honestly I was named after the orca that's actually in SeaWorld.
Hmm.
And so yeah, so I'm super excited to be here. I started streaming back in February of last year, so you guys, I haven't really been around too long, but my growth has been kind of crazy. So you probably have seen me on Twitter more than anything.
I see. I see. I kind of thought your name was Trua because like you spit all the truths. You don't lie. You know, only facts here. Only facts.
Yeah, we spit only facts, so right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I thought the Trua could stand for. You know, it's like Trua, only facts. I don't know.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, only facts.
Only facts here. That should be catchphrase. Them truths.
Perfect.
Exactly. That's what I kind of thought, but I think it's really cool. No cap, never capping with true, never capping true. Only facts, only the facts. See, it works perfectly. It works perfectly. So for the ones who are in chat who do not know what I do is I pretty much interview a new VTuber each and every week, and we ask 15 questions, pretty much going into a lot of different parts of her like amazing guest right here, Orca. The true Orca. We're gonna go pretty much into like how she first started streaming. We're gonna get into like what she brings to the table for the community, like maybe some hints and tips on what other upcoming games that she's gonna be interested in. We're gonna get into her body, her model. We're gonna go into some of her really interesting takes on the community, and we'll find some like fun little tidbits of information about like what kind of games she likes and stuff like that. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Oh,
Oh
also,
yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm really excited too. Also, I forgot to mention, I actually totally forgot it. Sorry, I just came back from a break, and so I'm a little rusty right now. But
Me always.
I have the spin the wheel thing right here going on too. So if you guys hit the spin the wheel channel redeem on the bottom, a random spin the wheel will pop up, and it'll ask a random question to our lovely guest here. Don't worry, True. It's not going to be any doxing or anything private information that you have to worry about. It's mostly going to be simple
Damn.
stuff.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa, okay. Maybe I should I'll add some extra stuff with it. I have to add like size on. No, I'm joking. I see. No, we're going to see a good example of this. Ayo. So this is what it will look like. There you go. Perfect. It has questions up there. I don't know why.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really nice. I'll have to edit it really quick though. Yeah, no. Favorite Pokemon? This is me asking you.
Togepi.
Togepi, really? You're a Togepi?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's so freaking cute.
Togepi is pretty good. I like Togepi. I like it. All right, cool. I wonder if it's because of the window. Yeah, it is because of the window. Whatever. I'll fix that later. What kind of like VTuber interview would it be without a little scuff? A little scuff.
Literally me.
Exactly. So yeah, no, Togepi. Okay, so like, are you a first gen then? Favorite?
So I never actually played the first gens, because I was not privileged enough to own a
Aw.
like a Game Boy or like a Color or SP back then. So I actually never really played the original ones until Let's Go Eevee came out.
Oh, so you
So I
played
was
the
super
remake.
excited. Yeah, and then I did play. I was part of that like big boom of Pokemon Go people. So I was super
Oh.
happy like to get out and just do that with friends, and then that kind of just like really brought it to me because you remember like Pokemon was either one or two things. Like you had to either be really cool and know all about it, or you weren't cool enough to know. So there was that was it.
Let's go. So it's literally like there's no in between. You either have to know
Yeah.
everything about it or you do not know anything.
Yes.
I was one of those people who grew up with Pokemon, but then I had a huge gap that I stopped playing Pokemon. I pretty much stopped after like Silver, and I didn't play until like the Sun and Moon days. So I had a huge gap Pokemon I just did not do. But I know, like, here we talk about Pokemon Go for a second, because when that first came out, it was like revolutionary. That was crazy. Like, I think every single person that I knew like was literally getting out of their house just to go find Pokemon.
Exactly, and it promoted like a lot of fitness and walking around and everything, and it was amazing. And then people started like abusing it, and like they had to like do a lot of restrictions on the app, I remember.
Yeah.
But it's still very, very popular. It's not as popular as it was because they don't really do too much with it anymore. But the oldest Pokemon game I remember ever playing was Heart Gold, and that's probably one of my favorites. And I do own it on the 3DS.
Nice. I think that's the last one I played was Soul Silver. So that was the last one I played.
Ah, let's go.
I know. I actually still have my old game cartridge right here. Old game cartridge. I think it's just called Silver. I think the Soul Silver is like maybe like a newer one, but I still have
I
my
love
old
that.
cartridge. Yeah, I still have my old cartridge of my last game I played.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm trying to go back to a retro kind of stuff. Fun fact: Tricko equals trick. No, Cookie. No, no. See you over there trying to confuse people. It's not because I have a little Trico right here. That has nothing to do with it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But okay, so like you started to get into Pokemon around the Let's Go era and like the Go kind of stuff. And have you played any of the newer ones lately?
Yes, so I have played Sword and Shield. I have Pokemon Sword, I have Pokemon Violet, and then I have been playing Pokemon Unite a little bit, and then I do have Let's Go Eevee. So I absolutely and RCS as well. I love it so much. I was actually working at GameStop when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out.
Oh.
Yeah. So I loved it. It was a lot of fun.
That is really cool. That's really cool. Like so, but you are still sticking with all the new Pokemon out. You still sticking with Togepi as your favorite?
Yeah, there's just something about the way that like I don't know if you ever watched like the old films.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Pokemon Vacation, Summer Vacation, where like I don't remember, like he just wanted an apple, and then like fucking like they knock the apple down, and then fucking Psyduck eats it right in front of him, and he just bursts into tears. I'm like, that's me every day.
It's like my apple. This is all I want. And then the
It's some
person's like,
relatable shit. Like, have you ever like had somebody like you brought something home, and then like you were so excited to eat it and save it for later, and then somebody eats it right in front of you, and then it's like, damn.
dang it. I usually live alone, so usually I'm pretty good. But there have been some times that I'll leave like snacks on my desk at work, and I'll come back and my associates would think that it's free for everyone, so they eat all of it. I'm just like, aw, I wanted
Exactly.
those. Oh,
Exactly.
that is so true. I like that. All right. Well, enough of Pokemon. We can get into more Pokemon a little bit later. Let's talk more about you and how you got started with streaming. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Hey, listen.
Hello, thank you for the follow. Also, by the way, everyone who's been like following me from ORCA like community, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys are freaking amazing. I was like before the stream started, Trua was telling me how amazing you guys are as a community and how like she's so happy to have you guys as a community of hers. So I'm so grateful to have you guys come by and say hi and even want to follow me. Thank you so much. You guys are freaking amazing.
Yep. I see Teacup and Nello. Nello's my Discord admin, and then Teacup
Oh.
is a mod for me, and then I've got like Decronus. I see Kinro. Kinro is actually a mod for Alara.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's just really
Yeah.
cool. Well, you see my monitor over there just trying to pick on me, as you can
Let's
see.
go.
Let's go. I do like the little fedora. I think it's a fedora or top hat. Teacup. Very good, very good. And we got the ORCA. ORCA, love it. I like it. I like it. All right. So for the first question, what made you want to get into streaming in the first place?
So, so I actually started streaming back in like 2016, 2017, because I was in a relationship at the time and they were just like, hey, you should start streaming. I think you'd enjoy it. And I was like, yeah, okay. But the thing is I didn't know how anything streaming software worked, like OBS or anything like that. So I was just streaming off of a PlayStation. So it was like literally direct from console to Twitch. And it was kind of awkward. I don't know if you've ever done that before. I had maybe a consecutive of 5 or 6 viewers that were pretty dedicated to me, and I feel bad because I kind of let them down and kind of let that
Aw.
channel die. But then so back in 2021, oh geez, no, 2020, geez, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think.
worries.
So it was 2020, at the end of 2020, I was moving out of my dad's house like September, October, November, because my dad's kind of sick. So we were taking care of him, but I needed to move out anyway. So I went on a trip just before the end of 2020 because I was like so done with COVID and everything. I'm like, I need to get out. Like I've got cabin fever. So we went to Florida, someplace I've never been. And I've always wanted to go to SeaWorld because I've always just, I don't know, felt a special connection between like sea creatures and stuff. Dolphins are my favorite animal, but I've seen dolphins in person, but I've never seen like orcas in person. And that was an experience. And I actually got to meet Trua. And my friend at the time was, her name is Dania Luxu. She actually told me that she's like, you need to be in VTubing, and she's like, I've only been doing it for 3 months, and she's like, I'm almost at 1,000 followers, and she's like, you would be great at this. And I was like, I don't even know what I would do, like I don't know what it is. And she's like, well, you can just be anything. And so I locked my socials down in September, and then October, November I moved out, and then we got COVID. And so yeah, no, it was a bad time. We had just moved into our apartment like the week after, and then we just got COVID. So then once that happened, I just locked down all my socials, and then I didn't start posting until like February, like January. And then I had my debut in February. So it was wild. And then everything just kind of snowballed from there. I want to say like within like 2 days I got like 400 followers on Twitter.
Wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. I'm happy for you.
It's
That's
kind
really
of
cool.
scary.
I've met a lot of people who like get like scared of the rapid growth and they don't know what to do with it. And they just like kind of freak out and it's like, oh shoot, I just don't want to do anything. It's just they kind of just start off. But it looks like you've been taking care of yourself pretty well on this, you know?
So that's actually funny that you say that, because the other day, like, so I actually have grown, I think in October, November, I got like 10K in 1 month.
Oh, wow.
And that kind of freaked me out a little bit on Twitter. Well, I was like, my biggest fear is like I'll wake up and I'm at like 100K one day and I'm like, oh God, because it's like, that's a lot of pressure and that's a lot of people. And it's like, I'm not necessarily worried about, the amount of people following me, but just the pristineness of the reputation that you have to uphold and the sacrifices that come with being this big,
You are an influencer. You are like people like a lot of people just think of it as a random title, but technically you are an influencer. If you have a lot of people watching you and like really are engrossed with what you're doing, you kind of have to watch out what you say and do online, because that's going to influence your entire community.
Yes.
That is a kind of scary thing to think about, no? Like, just imagine going on Twitter and being like, you know what? I don't like avocado toast. Do you know how much war you will have started if you did that?
The Karens will
Just
come with you with pitchforks and
Exactly.
torches.
Exactly. You know, you gotta watch out what you say, guys. You understand. You know, the small things that you don't think you like. You know, like how me, I don't like pineapple on pizza. You know how many people would try and like find me and beat me if I told them that, especially if I was like in New York.
A lot.
Exactly. Cookie, get that pineapple out of here. No, stop, No pineapple here. We have no pineapple zone. No pineapple zone. Orca, you with me on this, right? Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
No,
good.
no pineapple on pizza. It's awful.
Awesome. Chop out another win for no pineapple on pizza. Just have a bad taste trick. What? No. I have a great taste. I have no idea. People who always, teacup. Are you a pineapple person? Are you a pineapple person? Might have to have an intervention with your community a little bit. Might have a little intervention. We have to have talk. Well, okay, so side tangent. Sorry, we're gonna have a lot of side tangents in the stream, by the way.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Side
with that.
tangent. It seems like if you like pineapple, like the people who really do like pineapple on pizza are not from United States. So I found.
That is true. Yeah, I have noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it
like
definitely
more, like,
depends on-
exotic flavors.
Yeah, like what Wraith says, it depends on the pizza. Agreed, 100%. But I will say that like it seems like all the like in the States, pineapple on pizza is really disgusting because the way they make it. Like I don't know how you've had your first pineapple pizza, but I will always remember my first pineapple on pizza because I literally saw the person undo the cap, like the can of pineapple, and then poured it, and you saw some of the juices still go into like the meat and stuff, and then they put it into the oven. So it was still like liquidy. It like still like had like pineapple juice on the pizza when it was given to me. It was so disgusting.
It's the marinara and the pineapple that I just can't get behind. I can literally probably put pineapple with anything else, like ice. I mean, obviously ice cream and everything else, but like I used to put pineapple in stir fry.
Oh.
But and see, I that makes to me a little bit more sense, but like it's pineapple and marinara, like that's just not something I would do. Like I see the thing is like I am deathly afraid of fruitcake, but I would eat that instead of pineapple on pizza.
I don't know. It's just the salty, savory, like sweet kind of combination. It's not my alley, you know. Like I
Yeah.
like putting salt on fruit does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
Grilled pineapple on pizza is actually I could get around. I think that actually sounds pretty good because when you grill it, all the juices kind of go out and you just have the texture left. So you just have like the slight of flavor. I think the reason why I don't like it is because it's too juicy. Like I don't want my pineapple to be juicy. You know, I don't want to have like a pineapple juice explode in my mouth when I eat something with like meat and pizza and marinara. You know.
No way.
Have a good pineapple pizza. Maybe one day, if I ever leave United States, I will go there. I'll go check it out. One day, exploding in mouth is the best. Oh.
Exactly.
Teacup is. We're talking about pineapple, right? Right? Like pineapple.
Oh, are you okay if I go grab a water? Give me like 30 seconds.
Yeah, go for it. I will entertain the chats. Look at her like turn her head against me. She's like, ugh, don't want to deal with you anymore. She just like leaves me. See that? She just leaves me. She doesn't want to. She's ignoring me. She's like, ugh, no. I think it's funny. But yeah, no, like okay, so like pineapple is really good. I don't mind eating just pineapple, and pineapple sherbet is actually a delicacy in my opinion. I love sherbet. Sherbet is like I haven't had really good sherbet in a long time, but I do like pineapple sherbet. It's really good. Well, that's to say that I just don't like fruity sweet things on salty like stuff, you know? Like if someone put a pineapple like circle on like a steak, because I've seen some of those, it just feels weird to me. It just doesn't seem right. I understand why people don't like it on pizza. It really is one of those combinations that's odd. Yeah, but you know what's even odder? I don't like anchovies on pizza. And I love fish. I am a huge fish person. I love eating all kinds of fishes. But Anchovies on pizza? I don't know. That is also kind of weird. That's also kind of weird. Can't handle the sweetness. He's too. I'm salty. Psh, never. If you see me play online games, I'm never salty. I'm always. Okay, well, let's move on. Okay, let's not talk about my online games. I'm also one of those weirdos that prefer almost every other sauce on pizza besides the marinara. Really? I like Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce on my pizza.
Oh my god, Alfredo sauce is great.
Exactly right. I love Alfredo sauce. The white Alfredo sauce, so good, so good.
I agree with you though, mostly like what you said with the pineapple though, with like the sweet and salty. I understand like why people do it, but just certain things I'm just like meh. Like I probably could, but like I said, I used to put a couple pieces of pineapple in my stir fry, but that's only because I wanted like a more tropical stir fry.
Okay,
But that was it.
That makes sense.
I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like one thing I had just recently was cold slaw. Like I had it with my burger at a restaurant not that long ago, and I remember with coleslaw, I think it was perfect with fruit inside of it. I know people have coleslaw with a fruit. I don't even think people really eat coleslaw by itself anyway. But like the person actually used like apples. They put apples into it and like golden raisins into it. And it tastes really good. I don't know, like is that like kind of like same a little bit maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
At least I have a hint of you like, yeah, okay, let's not let's move on. Let's move on. Something else. Hawaiian fried rice.
Oh my god, no.
Oh,
Yeah, no, Hawaiian fried rice is really good too. Yeah.
really?
that's
I've never
true.
had one of those before. That sounds good.
Oh, it's really good.
Well, how about because I'm gonna get hungry after the end of this. So let's
I know, me too.
Yeah, let's move on with the food, guys. Let's not talk about more food. Let's go back into gaming and your streaming. What excites you the most about being a VTuber gamer?
Just the fact that like I get to connect with people from all over the world. Like I think I had somebody in my chat that was from France yesterday, and then that was amazing because I live in Detroit, so you know, anytime I
Right.
hear somebody watching me from overseas, like it's just wild. And I love the fact that like one of the things that I do when I'm off stream is I'll go in and I'll check out other streamers and I'll surprise them and drop them a follow, and then I'll see if they know me. And recently, it's been kind of making me laugh because some people don't say my name right. Because you know how it is when you're streaming and you're gaming at the same time, there's a lot to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the variations of my name that I have gotten lately are kind of interesting. So my name is Evertrua. Sometimes people will say Evertuna or Evertuba or
Tuba?
Evertunic.
Tunic.
So it's very interesting to see which variation of my name I'm gonna be that day. So
Wow. I see a tuna. I see a tuna. She's
exactly.
a
No,
tuna.
Shy Lily actually called me Evertuna. That's how
What?
this started. Yes,
That's
I went
awesome.
into Shy Lily's chat one day. Well, because I get compared to her a lot, obviously, because you know we're both
Orca.
orcas, and yeah, and I love Shy Lily so much. We've got a lot of similarities, but we also have a lot of differences.
Mhm.
We're both on a little bit of the looter side, but she's also an orchid cat.
She's like a cat.
I'm a water puppy. I would classify myself. So, but absolutely, she's amazing. And so I went into her chat one day, and just to say hi and be nice, I dropped like 500 bits, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, Evertuna," and I was like, "Oh no."
Oh no, I'm not a tuna. Shy, I'm not a tuna. I promise you.
I was like, "It's fine."
I love that. I love that. It's just-
Nothing says that you're irrelevant more than Shy Lily thinking that you're a tuna when you're an orca.
exactly.
It was
like,
great.
Just, like, just don't say it. They just don't say it. They just let it be. Let it be.
Who's the best? I love her so much, though. She's such a
Aw.
queen.
She's really cool. She's really cool. One day she will come on my show and we'll
Oh,
chat.
let's go.
That'd
I
be-
actually
that'd
had
be cool.
Bao follow me recently.
Wow, really? That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I wish I envy you. I envy you so much.
I had some big W's this last couple months with
Nice, nice.
followers.
Ooh, nice. I think, well, having you as one of my followers is a big win in my opinion. So
Aw.
thank you. I've also had again, a lot of the people I've gotten on my show that like, are really big are people from the Merryweather community, and they're like the most nicest, chillest people I've ever met. But like, I feel like those are probably like the biggest like people I've ever gotten to follow me. I was like, oh my god, Merryweather.
Oh yeah. Oh
I thought that was
yeah,
really cool.
Merryweather works with like VShojo.
So that's why I'm saying like that's a pretty big deal. I feel like I still need to find there's actually a couple of them I'm trying to work with to get a charity stream. I want to get a charity stream going this year. Sometime I'm gonna get a charity stream going because I've always wanted to do one, and I'm going to see if one of them can help me get one started. Cool.
Oh heck yeah, that would be so fun.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. Well, I'll figure out something. But I can see it. I love how Cookie was trying to hit on my guests like she usually does. I see how it is.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Cookie's like the best. Cookie is the best.
I
Even though
actually
she
did end up
mean to
following
me.
her back.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Aw, she's good. You'll like her. She's actually on a break too, but she's coming back, and I've seen some of the things that she's going to be coming back with, and you should be excited. Definitely check her out because she's definitely going to have some really cool stuff up the pipeline. Definitely. But let's talk more about you. So you are an ORCA, right?
Yes.
And there's a couple of ORCAs out in the VTube community, as we have already said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is, what do you bring to the VTube community that helps you stand out a little bit?
Ooh, okay. So
Watching you, Cookie.
I've noticed that some people, and this is I think just in general instead of just the instead of just the ORCA community, in the VTubing community in general, I really do try to push for, being genuine, staying true to why you started and staying humble, not necessarily, having a big head even though you're getting bigger and just not like, yeah, a lot of us do this because we want, the recognition for either our talents or, whether you want to turn this into a career later in life. But I think the most important thing is to remember that you need to stay grounded. And so I really do my best to try to help people who are struggling with, either the bad thoughts of I'm not good enough, I should just give up, or, oh my gosh, I'm there, I'm big, and how do I get bigger? And so I try to kind of like maintain like a balance between not even just that, but like the relationship with my community and everybody else that I interact with. I try to help people better themselves, but also not only just provide a safe space for whatever they're going through, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm 30 years old, so I've been through a lot. And I really do try to be that safe space for people when they need to talk. But also, I like to have fun,
No, I agree. You should have fun. Like, I feel like one of the biggest things that like a lot of streamers like kind of forget to do, especially full-time streamers like yourself, you guys forget sometimes that you should have fun. You should enjoy yourself, If there's a game you want to play, just to play it. Even though it might not be the most meta game and you probably not going to get that many like new followers, subscribers, or watch mount, or the number of people watching you, you should just play it, just have fun, enjoy yourself, take a break from doing stuff that you would normally consider as work, and remember that streaming is a fun thing to do.
Yeah, and if I've always gone by like the mentality of like, if it feels like work and you're just dragging every single time you're doing it, you're not in the right area for yourself. So if streaming feels like that for you, then it's not right for you. Then you're
Very
not.
true.
You need to find something that feels so fluid, so natural that like you can spend 20 hours a day doing it and you can just get so lost in it that you don't have a concept of time. Whereas like you're so upset, you're dragging, 5 minutes feels like an hour. It's not for you.
No, I agree on that kind of sense. Like, I think there's a very famous quote that like, if you love what you're doing, you wouldn't work a day in your life, kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Like if you were working at a job and you just like, if you like, I remember watching a comedian talk about this, and he was saying that like, the difference between a career and a job. A job, you're counting down how much time you have left, and you like, oh man, I have like 5 more hours I have to work. But then a career is like, oh shoot, I only have 5 hours left. I need to get things done and working and kind of stuff like that. I think that's like the main differences between something you enjoy doing and something that you don't enjoy doing. Because if you enjoy it, you're like, shoot, I only have like an hour left. Like, I can't believe I've been streaming for 8 hours already, man. And I've been enjoying myself. But if you feel like, oh shoot, I'm streaming and I still have like a record, I still have like a quota of 2 hours left. Oh man, I have to grind this out. Then that's not how you should stream. It's not how you should.
Yeah. I think the hardest part about doing this full time is staying relevant, and staying fresh with your content, and also just finding, new ways to just be fresh to people. Because if people are seeing you all the time everywhere, they kind of get comfortable and used to seeing you there, so they won't be around as much. But if you're constantly putting out new stuff, constantly interacting, then the more fresh perspectives people are going to have. So I think that that's super important, but it is very hard, I will say. It is nice and to get lost in it, but I think the thing that's really difficult is getting the motivation to do it. Because sometimes like I will have like off days where I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to get out of bed, like sometimes, and those bad mental health days can really take a toll on you. And so I really do my best to kind of, what, this is going to help me feel better. We're going to do this. So no matter what kind of headspace I'm in, I go for it.
Agree. That's a good thing to go by. I definitely recommend. Also, we got a hydrate to redeem, so you have the drink as well.
Oh, let's go.
Let's freaking go. Such a gamer thing to say. Go. But no, I agree with that 100%. It's like I feel like being a variety, that's why you should always start out as a variety streamer, than to like find one thing to play and that's it. Oh, we also have a stretch.
Oh no.
Yeah, we have the stretch with me too. Every redeem that we have, you have to do it with me. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Oh, yeah. That's all good.
Yep, it's all really good. Balance is key. Yes, balance is key. Moderation is extremely important. Because
I feel like I carry most of my streamer like stress in my shoulder.
It's my neck and my back is what I feel like I do.
Right.
But I think being a variety is definitely the way to go. Yeah, you'll grow a lot slower, but then the people who are with you are staying because they want to watch you do something, not what you're playing specifically.
Exactly.
I've met so many like real life streamers who are right now struggling so hard because they got that community and they got the start from one game, and now that game has fallen off, they're trying to find something else to do, and no one's watching them like at all. And it's because they only watch them for that one thing, and I feel really bad about that kind of stuff. And it seems really like enticing when you're streaming and you find one thing that really pops you off. Like for me, be Genshin Impact. I feel like I got most of my people from Genshin Impact streams, but I will definitely say that like I can't keep playing it because I will be like super like tired of that game, and I really enjoy that game. I don't want to be tired of that game, so I have to intermix with it. Which even though people are only really watching a lot of my content from the Genshin streams,
Yeah, so I was channel hopping last night, and one of the things I noticed was like, you don't have to be playing like the AAA titles to get a lot of viewers. There was this one guy who was playing, I don't remember what the hell it was, but I think it was just like a Steam indie thing that probably only cost like $3. But like the game was so interesting that like I think he only had maybe 400 or 500 followers, but he had a consistent like 120 viewers.
Wow.
So because I think he was like one of the only people playing that game. So I think it's really important to kind of like look through the indie stuff and see things that people aren't playing that maybe you could like introduce people to. Because I can't tell you how many times I come out when a new game comes out, I see like most of my followers play that game, and it's like it's cool to see that, and it's nice to see people reacting to the same game, but like wouldn't you want to see a game that you could possibly like that you haven't discovered yet, instead of one that everybody's talking about?
It definitely depends. I definitely agree with you 100%, because sometimes I want to find someone that's one's playing just so I can learn from it. But then sometimes if I'm just chilling and I'm just bored, and then I just like scrolling through Twitch, and I'm like, oh wow, I've never seen that game before. That looks kind of cool. and that's when I usually get really engrossed into that new content. I definitely agree though. Definitely agree. We have another spin though, so let's get another spin going.
Ooh,
for it.
spin.
Spin. But yeah, I agree. I think playing those old retro games is where you need to do retro indie games. Not that many heard of. I think this is pretty good. Ooh, I like this question. This is one of my favorite questions. If you could have been a different kind of VTuber instead of being Orca, what would you have been?
Oh, honestly, probably just like a just chatting person.
Just a dude, just a person.
Yeah, just well, oh, you're talking about like different character.
Yeah, if you would not
Okay.
an Orca, would you have been a different animal, or would you just been a regular person?
Actually, yeah, I was thinking about doing some sort of like so I really like I see a lot of people doing like cybernetics with like Zentreya and then Ellie, who's the crime boss. I think it would be kind of cool because I would really like to do like a fairy or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like if I hadn't had done Orca, I probably would have done like a woodland fairy or something. But I kind of really wanted to set myself apart from, because I feel like that's kind of typical for girls. Like they're either cat girls or fairies or you know what I mean, like
Yeah, I got you.
something cute. So I was like, nah. I was like, that's why I picked Orca, because I'm like, it's cute enough, but it's like it's still kind of interesting.
Why not a dolphin? Because it seems like that would be your like that's your favorite, right? A dolphin.
Yeah. So the reason why I was so not wanting to do a dolphin, because I had made my Vroid and there was not a lot of customizations for Vroid, and especially with 3D models, it's very limited with what you can do. And I was just not finding anything for anything like that. So I was like, you know what speaks Orca to me? And I was like, you know what, black and white hair, split, let's go.
I like it. I get no, perfect. I actually love the color scheme. Like my favorite color schemes are usually going to be green and blue. You guys probably can tell in the background. But my other favorite color schemes is black and white. I love that color scheme. Like the contrasting colors. I like that, really cool.
I'm very simplistic and I don't really like a lot of accessories. I'm very much monochromatic, but like with splashes of color, which I love.
Yeah, because
And sometimes I do switch it up.
Oh, hey, hi. Well, hello. I do like it. I like the hints of blue, on you with the black and white. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool. I like it. Let It Die was getting quite a bit of tension. Let It Die. What's Let It Die?
That is very true. So Let It Die is a Japanese tower climbing game. So you start off at like floor 1, which is your waiting room. It's basically your safe zone. And you there's escalators and elevators. There's elevators that will take you all the way back down to the waiting room. Every floor has an up escalator, but they don't always have down escalators, and they always don't take you back to the waiting room. So it is very challenging. It's very Souls-like. It's a lot of fun though. I think there's 400 some floors in the game. Base game goes from 0 to 40, but it's free to play on Steam and PlayStation. So.
Oh, on PlayStation 2? Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll check it out.
A lot of fun.
I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. Hello, Kiki. Cool. All right. So let's talk more about this is gonna be a nice little tidbit or a little bit of a hint or reward for your channel, for your chat right here, your community, because we're going to talk about some upcoming games that you'll be streaming. So like, what games are you looking forward to stream for your community?
So I'm really excited to stream the Hogwarts Legacy game. I love Harry Potter.
What house are you?
I'm Gryffindor, weirdly enough. Yeah, no, I took the quiz years and years ago, and every time I take it, I get that all the time. I think it's a lot because I'm very courage centered.
Very
and
true.
Fun fact, I'm actually Scottish,
Oh.
of Scottish descent, and my family crest means has courage on it, so
Nice, go
it's
for
fitting.
it. Do you have red hair? Sorry, I don't want to dox you, but you already doxed yourself
No,
on
you're
your
totally
age
fine.
and where you are. So I thought it'd be
No, you're
fun
totally
to ask
fine.
you this question.
I'm fine with that kind of stuff. The only thing I probably won't ever give out is my address, but
Good.
my hair's
Good.
blonde.
Oh, it's blonde. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I just imagine like you're just some like Scottish girl, that lives in Detroit. I'm just like, wow. She also wants to be a woodland creature, like a fairy. Like this seems like you're pretty much trying to be brave over here. Like, oh my god. Now I just need to see you with a bow and arrow. I don't
Let's
need no man.
go.
I love it. Okay, guys, like I don't know if you get a lot of fan art. If you do get a lot of fan art, go for it. But can we see a fan art of Orca, like Trua, as like a brave character? Can we see that?
That would be
See?
amazing.
Love to see that.
The other game I'm really excited to play is Redfall, which is that
Oh, wait,
vampire
yeah.
RPG.
Yeah,
I'm
you know, I
super
did
excited
hear about
for
that.
that.
That one does look really cool. I'm looking forward to that too. Definitely looking forward to it. I feel like so you like kind of like RPG like fantasy games. It sounds like, right?
Yes, and in my relaxing time I love to play farming sims.
Go for it. Favorite
Like
farming
Stardew
sim?
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Oh god, my favorite farming sim is probably probably like the Harvest Moon series, but also Story of Seasons.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Like I can't remember which was which, but like was it in a Harvest Moon and then like the creators of Harvest Moon left to work on Story of Seasons, but the original people still had the rights for Harvest Moon, so they just kept on making new ones with a different team.
It's really sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really depressing, but that's just kind of how it is. I think. So what happened with Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Dead, the original creators left Left 4 Dead to work on Back 4 Blood, but the original team still has the rights for Left 4 Dead, so they could make another Left 4 Dead game. It's just like kind of just like licensing. That's just how it is, you know. Just how it is.
Yeah, that's weird how that works.
Yeah, they did go confusing. I know. I think Stardew Valley is still like one of the better ones, and that's from an indie company. That was like from a small team, you know.
Yeah, and they're still updating it.
And they're making a new one, right? Haunted Chocolatier. The Haunted Chocolatier.
Yep, and they're working on that and Witchbrook.
Oh, Witchbrook.
Which I can't wait.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, Witchbrook's supposed to be kind of like a Hogwarts Legacy, like 8-bit game where it's like you get to fly around on your broom around the city, and then you just get to attend academies and be a witch.
Oh, can
wizard.
Okay, cool. I was like, can I be a wizard? Can I be a wizard?
Yeah.
Yo, what? But yeah, I'm looking forward to a Hogwarts Legacy and like all those kind of stuff. 'Cause I like those kind of stuff. I just hope that they have good like dialogue options and like differences, because that's the main issue I have with Hogwarts Legacy. That I'm really hoping that they do fix, or like, they at least do, because I don't know if they haven't done it or not. But I really hope that, because I'm Ravenclaw, and I really hope that me going to that house and you going to Gryffindor, we will have different dialogue options, different characters we meet, different missions, side missions, stuff like that. I really hope it's different, so that our experiences will be different in the same game. You know, that's what I'm really hoping for.
And I don't know if you've seen it lately, but the game is gorgeous.
It looks really good. Like they delayed the regular PS4, Xbox, and Switch versions till a little later, but the newer gen systems are still keeping to the original release date because they're having a hard time doing all this really cool stuff on new hardware and then downgrading it so the other hardware can use it. That's the problem about forcing like older gen releases of games that are made for the new gen stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's pretty good. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope they have romance options. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I just love it when like there's romance options.
Cool.
That'd be cool. But you are like little kids. I don't know how old you are in Hogwarts Legacy. Huh. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, are you going to be playing the games with your community in the future?
So we do play every so often Garctic Phone and like the Jackbox games. I try not to do those on Twitch anymore because I've had some bad experiences with people just doing dumb shit. So it's just not, those are games I try to save for community. I also do golf it sometimes. So yeah, anytime anybody wants to come hang out and we do like watch parties, Granted, it's not all the time, just because I'm kind of busy with streaming and stuff. But we do try to find times to do it.
Do it, do it. That sounds like a lot of fun. I've been meaning to find stuff like that, and that sounds like a lot of fun to do. I need to swing by because I jumped into your community not that long ago, and you guys have like some like your Discord like is pretty hopping. It's pretty
Yeah,
hopping.
we just hit
to go
1,000 members last week.
Oh, congratulations! Congratulations. Yep, yep.
Thanks.
I need to go in there more and be like, hey, yo, what's up, everyone? But we'll see, we'll see. I need to join in some of your community nights because it'd be kind of fun. It'd be fun to do some of those stuff, especially Jackbox. I love playing Jackbox. It's so much fun.
Oh heck yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your body, shall we?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, I mean like let's talk about your model. Obviously, talking about your model, right?
Listen, I was trending on Twitter like 2 months ago for something very similar, but not. So I was like,
what?
I was like, are we bringing that up? Because it's fine. It was very interesting. I went to a con in Detroit with a couple of, VTubers that I know. And I had posted like a mirror selfie, right? And this is very interesting because somebody had taken my picture without my consent and posted it on a shaming website just to be like, oh, this girl's not pretty, whatever. And it was wild because like I woke up and I was trending the next day like with like a lot of hate comments, but most of them were like my community and just everybody kind of rallying against me and or rallying for me, and then they're for me and they're like, oh, don't do that to her. So that's what I thought we were bringing up, but it's totally fine.
No, that's not. I was going to talk about something like that.
Analytics, so I was fine.
Hey, no, that's perfect. Like that's why like a lot of people say that like attention, like when it comes to like getting like notorious on the internet, you still get the following, you still get all the people. Hey, Catter. Hello, Cat. Hello, everyone from the raid. Hello. Thank you for the raids. I much appreciate it. One second. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, take your time.
Hello. How you guys all doing today? How are you guys all doing? Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Were you drawing or were you playing some games today? What were you guys doing? The cat's raiding, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'll shout you out. Thank you. Much appreciate. All the cats. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Yeah, cool. Awesome. You're still there. Awesome. All right, cool. Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope you enjoy your time. How about we're doing another amazing interview? Our cat Raider actually was someone I have interviewed in the past. Freaking amazing artist. She does rigging and she does model work, and she makes the coolest animations out there. Like, I definitely recommend checking her out if you want to get the model.
I definitely am gonna need a rigger soon.
Yeah, don't
like
talk to her.
6 to 8 months. Absolutely.
She's pricey, but she makes the best quality stuff. So if you want really high quality stuff, definitely check her out. Like, she does some really
I'm here
good
for
stuff.
it.
Definitely check her out. But enough about my situation. How about you introduce yourself to everyone who just joined in?
Oh yeah, hi. My name is Trua. I also go by Trua. I'm the TrickcoGaming VTuber you guys see probably on Twitter more than Twitch. But hi guys, how are you?
Nice. It's really cool. We were talking about your situation with the whole body thing. Like I was going to talk about that kind of stuff. That mostly I just want to talk about was just I was making a lewd comment about talking that Cookie caught me on, but I guess not.
Let's go.
But yeah, no, it's totally fine. Like, I don't know. We could talk about that. It is very controversial.
I'm down.
But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I feel like the whole point of being a VTuber is you can be whoever you want to be. You can be whatever you want. So I don't like the whole fact that people was like, wow, this person does not look like that VTuber model. I should shame them for it. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Just let them be who they want to be. Just come on. Like, when you're streaming, you're definitely not who you are. Like right now, if I woke up at this time, my hair would be all messed up. I would have some thrown off. My glasses would be awkward. Like, I don't look like this on a daily basis. Like, I feel like it's a lot different for other people, but I just feel like people really shouldn't shame others for not looking exactly like they are in the VTuber model. They should just respect them, like how everyone else should be respected. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm weird, but I just feel like that's the case. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I agree. Absolutely.
Cool. That's really good. But I do like your community, like your community rising up. Like, can we get like a round of applause for your community for rising up and defending you? Because that's really cool. That's really cool that you guys went out your way to support your VTuber that you love, that you want to make sure that they are not like shaming them and not like hurting them, kind of situation. On stream is when you're asleep on stream, when you have a webcam.
It's the wildest shit because like you know how it is. Like you see things where it's like people either love VTubers or they hate them.
Yeah,
You know,
once in
so
a
it's
while.
like there really is no in between. And what's what to touch on a topic that you were talking about, I love that I can be sitting in a VC with a cat, a fairy, a dragon, and then some eldritch horror, and nobody questions it.
No one questions it.
We're all just kind of there, and we all just kind of hang out. And I think that the VTubing community is probably the most welcoming community. There's no drama, because like if you've noticed, like a lot of face cam streamers, there's a lot of drama on with face cam Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
And I've seen it. It's insane. People freak out because somebody stole a meme. I'm like, dude, relax. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
you don't see that in the VTubing community. Everybody shares everything, and it's just wonderful.
I agree. You guys are the most welcoming of like communities I've ever been a part of. Like, I'm so happy that you guys are like so cool. Like, oh my god, you guys are so really cool. That's why I interact with like there's only like 2 or 3 regular like fleshy tubers like me out there that I actually still connect with, and I only know them from real life, so I actually know them in real life. But like everyone else, I just love just interacting with the VTubers because you guys are the only ones that like I can actually be like, hey guys, let's do a really awesome show. We just talk about stuff. All the rest of the streamers is like, you only have like 500. You know what? I'm just gonna move on. Just move on from you, and I'm just not gonna talk to you, which is a real experience I had to deal with. It was not fun. It's not fun. But you guys have just been really awesome. I love you guys. You guys are great.
Thank
Fleshy
you so much.
tubers. Yes. We also called RTX on VTubers.
RTX on, I love it.
Yes. I think it's all the funny little jokes for it. But I think the VTube community is like one of the best communities out there. There's some bad eggs, unfortunately. But you know what? What community doesn't have bad eggs? I feel like.
Exactly.
Cool. All right, so let's go back and talk about your body. When I mean your body, I mean your model. Your mouth open like, oh, how dare. No, don't worry. It's your model. Let's talk about your model. What is the thoughts that went into your design of your model?
So this model is actually a $20 model that I got off Booth that I edited. She actually was red, and she had a whole bunch of like dragon features. Like I even have the wings for it, which is wild. And I just didn't really like it. And considering, you know, like I'm very monochrome, I did recently change my eyes to purple to match, you know, the purple hair that I do. But my eyes are typically blue, but I like I said, monochrome with splashes of color. Now I went in to Clip Studio and I just started editing everything that I didn't want. So like I erased the parts that I didn't want and then just colored over the parts that I just wanted to change. I don't really have the money for a live 2D custom right now, but I am raising money for it. So, and I feel like it's important and it's definitely imperative if you're getting as big as I am to be known for your own model.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what you decide to do with when you make your custom. Because like
Me too.
Because like you have a really interesting style, and I do like it. I can't wait to see what that will look like when you have the freedom to do whatever you want with that model.
Thank you so much. Exactly. That's what I'm so excited for.
So what can your model do? What like I saw that you can change your hair really quickly.
She can.
I wish I could do that. Oh, she cries. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Was that a too harsh of a topic?
No. she's got hard eyes.
She's yandere over here. Ooh.
And then she's got blush. Now a lot of these overlap, which is really cool. So like I can do, you know,
Whoa,
dizzy eyes.
I like the dizzy eyes. That's some Danganronpa stuff right there.
I think the star eyes are probably my favorite.
Ooh.
She also does like a heart pose. So if I,
Aw, look at that guy's
which I really love. So that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Everything else is basically like dragon toggles. So like she's got like wings and a tail for a dragon, but I do have this.
Orca tail. I like that. I like the orca tail. Yes. I think that's great. I think we need more orca tail. More orca tail.
It's actually a live 2D item that I stuck on my character.
Oh, I see. Well, it looks really fluid. I like it. Like it's a wagging.
I love it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
So why do you color your hair purple every now and then?
So typically, like I do have like the black and white, for my typical model, but every so often I do like fun colors. So for my birthday, I did kind of like 80s themed colors because I was born in 92, but I feel like it was so close to like almost the 80s where it's like I still feel kind of like an 80s kid, as silly as it sounds, because I grew up watching a lot of 80s movies. So I really liked like, the whole like neon 80s vibes. So that's what I did for my birthday. And then for the purple and lavender are just my favorite colors.
It looks nice. I like it.
Thanks.
Of course. All right, so this is one of my favorite questions to ask, and that is, what is your favorite part about your design?
My favorite part about my design is that it's probably my height because it scares a lot of people when they don't know. So I am a whale. I'm 13 feet tall.
Oh, wow. You're big.
Yeah. But as far as that, I think my favorite part of my design is my hair and my eyes. Only because I think that really sets the orca tone. But also
Upsies.
But also I love that upsies, yeah, exactly uppies. But I really love the fact that I have fangs, and I had upgraded my my face tracking from my iPhone 11 to the 14 Pro, and I have tongue physics.
Your tongue is a lot cuter than my tongue.
I love it so much.
Nice. Having that tongue physics definitely next tier.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I like it. Awesome. All right. So, do you have a lore for your model?
Oh God. Yes, and we are kind of updating it as we go. So my original lore is that I was performing at Sea Planet, because you can't say Sea World. But I was performing at Sea Planet, and I am basically a whole bunch of drunk guys wanted to see a hot girl, so they did voodoo at Sea Planet. It's the most obnoxious lore, but it was very on the spot. I credit Nellohead, my admin, for coming up with it, because I was like, I don't even know what to do for this. And the internet, the stupider it is, the better. So I was like, let's go with it.
You're not wrong. And so like a whole bunch of just people is like, hey, you know what? We're drunk. We're at Sea Planet. Let's have some fun. Let's just do some complicated voodoo magic and turn this orca into a hot girl.
That's literally what it is.
And then they looked at it like, okay, cool. Now she's hot. And then they pass out. And you're like, what the frick?
Yeah.
And you just walk away. He's like, well, I guess I'll start streaming. That's the next option. that's my logical explanation. I'm just going, you know what?
Well, my whole thing is like I was a performer in one way, so I'm still a performer. So
true.
It's like instead of performing in a tank, I'm performing on a screen.
True. You in a way you're still doing it, because people still look at you through like a box.
Exactly.
So it works. I like it. That's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, so this might get a little controversial, but we did talk about it a little bit. So you can go into more details if you like to. That is, what's your thoughts about the VTuber community at the moment?
I think the VTubing community is amazing. There's a couple things that I have been trying to talk to people about recently, and again, these are just strictly opinion based. I don't mean any ill will by anything that I say, but this is again from my own personal perspective, opinions and views. The one thing that I want everybody to kind of calm down about is looking at every single person and branding them as a clout chaser. Because not every single person is out there to chase your clout. And I think that that is actually pushing more social anxiety onto people that already have social anxiety. I'm one of those people that have social anxiety, but it's gotten a lot worse, but I feel like a lot of people are so scared to reach out to other people because they don't want to be branded as a clout chaser. Yes, there are people out there that want to take, some of your audience, but that's not necessarily that's not all that's out there. There are people out there that just want to be your friend and that just want to game with you and that just want to get to know you. Obviously,
Agreed.
with that being said, use your best judgment and be careful on who you get close to and what information you give them. This is still the internet. You still have to protect yourself, but
Yep.
don't look at everybody as they're all against you or they want something from you. Give people chances.
Yeah.
Somebody gave you a chance, so that's probably the one thing that I want more people to be aware of. And then the other thing is, and I tell everybody this on social media, especially because people ask me like, what's your trick or secret recipe for getting good social media? Dude, stay away from negativity. Don't go in with witch hunts. Don't go in hive mind with cancel culture. Stay neutral on certain opinions. Only speak out when it's super important and it directly affects your community. And then just maintain a positive attitude, because a lot of the times all it takes is one negative post for everybody to look at you that certain way and just base every single thing that they know about you off of that one bad review. So your social media is your billboard.
Yep.
I say that to everybody.
It's a good lesson. Like I bet I have some people, especially in my chat, should be writing this down because that is a very good. That's a very good thing to go by. Definitely. I like it. All right. Well, yeah. No, 100%. Like one, Teacup. We're talking about different kind of cloud chasing. Like I think everyone will love to chase her tail. I think everyone will love to. But the other thing is that yes, like I feel like I've met so many amazing people, like so many amazing VTubers who are so terrified to ask for collabs with some of their like people that they are inspired by, like people who they look up to. And that's only because they are worried that they're going to be labeled as a cloud chaser. I feel really bad because they really want to meet these people because they want to tell them like how much they inspire them to become a VTuber and how much they just want to just chill and just relax with them. But they're so worried that people are going to label them as this that they just don't reach out. They just don't. And I feel bad because like I feel like if more people like reached out and do like collabs and talk to each other with it, I think you can find the like some of the best content around is when you're matching up with someone who's like-minded and who also has a streaming mentality. You guys can come out with some really good content together. And two, I think it's just a good way to meet up friends. A lot of people who are into streaming are just trying to meet up with friends and try and make a community and trying to like meet someone new. It's a social platform that you want to interact with, and they're so scared because they're afraid of what other people think of them, which is depressing a little bit.
Yeah, and I'll give you a good example of this. A lot of it's overthinking.
Yeah.
Our brains are simultaneously our best friend, but also our worst enemy, and sometimes likes to take the road of self-sabotage. So sometimes it'll make us think like every single person that we see each other, like whether it's on Instagram, social media, Pinterest, you'll see somebody that's got a better body than you or a better job or has that house that you want, and you're constantly comparing yourself in the back of your mind. And this is where the self-sabotage kicks in, where it's like, oh, I'll never be good enough or I'll never be there. And I honestly feel that way as well, so with people, I might have 40,000 on Twitch or Twitter, but I still don't feel like the cool kid. Like I'm not up there with Shy Lily and Zentrea and Ellie or Bao, and I feel like I'll never be in their league, which is fine, and I'm totally okay with that. But it's just like, even myself, I look at it as like, I have those moments where I'm just like, I'll never get there. I'm not cool enough to hang out with these people. But what I've noticed is like, as long as you're having fun and enjoying what you're doing, your followers will come. And that you just have to keep being persistent and staying true to yourself and remember why you started and stay grounded, and your idols will become your peers eventually. I had a sub goal recently that we hit. that I had to DM a bigger streamer for a collab. And I did that. It's Vexoria the Sun Eater. um, she has, I think, 40K on Twitch. Scared the hell out of me because I was like, oh my God, I'm terrified. She's only like 5 or 6 years older than me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm still nervous to like reach out. But she was super nice, came into my stream, dropped 5 gifted. And she's like, hell yeah, let's plan for something. So we have a collab in
Aw.
12 days.
Oh,
And
hey.
I'm counting down the minutes. I'm terrified.
I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see this. Like, I think it'd be really fun. I think you go like I don't like. Man, I will say that you should just enjoy yourselves because I feel like you're going to have a great time with that kind of stuff like that, and I can't wait to see it. Can't wait
Yeah.
to see it.
It's normal to have a little bit of anxiety when you're reaching out to somebody who's bigger because we do get a lot of DMs. And I will say this as a bigger content creator, we get crazy amounts of messages. And sometimes they're weird, sometimes they're oddly depressing, and sometimes they're people that are just asking us to retweet posts. And that's pretty much it. And a lot of them are very nice, and a lot of them are super sweet, and where they're just like, hey, you inspired me, you did that. And
Aw.
honestly, those are the messages that make this worth it for me at the end of the day.
Agreed, 100%. Like I think people should reach out more and like talk about like stuff like that. Like don't reach out more and do like weird conversations and weird messages. Like like I got a tattoo of you on my shoulder. Like don't do that. Don't do that. That's weird. That's weird. But I would say that if you can reach out and tell them like, hey, I've been inspired by you and you do amazing stuff, keep doing what you're doing. That is like the best thing. That makes people's weeks right there. Like definitely recommend doing that more often. 100%. So yeah, I agree with that 100%. Definitely. So like how long have you been streaming for, would you say?
Ooh, so that's actually a month away. I started February 19th of 2021.
Oh, so you about 2 years, huh?
No, one. Oh, I'm
Ooh.
sorry. 2022. My
Okay,
bad.
cool. I was like, did I do my math
No,
wrong?
just 2022. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I just had coffee. I should be more
My
functional.
brain.
My time. Thank you, waifu theory. Oh, we can get in some waifu theories. Okay,
Yeah, I've only been
tell me
streaming
the
for about a
genre.
year.
Huh? It's been a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, you know what? You've been doing a really good job for the 1 year you've been with us. Definitely.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
up.
I appreciate that.
Of course, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. I like your mentality to it. Like we talked about in the beginning. Your name's Trua, and you only spit truth. So definitely facts. Definitely facts. And I think I like your mentality. Your mentality should definitely get you far. Definitely. I like to see.
Love
I
that.
like to see how you grow. Because like whenever I interview someone, I always try to keep my tabs on them just to like see how they grow. And a lot of them are like they grow really big, and I love seeing how they like get to that part. Some of them forgot about me, which is totally fine. It's okay. But I do love to like reach out and be like, hey, I love to see how well you're doing. So it's always
I
good.
love that. And yeah, that's one of the things I make it a point to never do is I even told like I spent this time like last night in my VC. I was like I don't want you guys to ever think that like I will forget about you when I get bigger, because like that's one of the things that I just don't want to do. I don't ever want to lose that aspect of coming into VCs and hanging out with people who are A, smaller than me, or B, that don't even know me or that support my content, because and that's one of the reasons why Bao is such a ridiculously big inspiration for me, because she's got thousands of people that watch her, but she makes every experience uniquely personal to every watcher. And it's interesting because she actually comes into VCs in her own server and hangs out with people in public. And it's wild. Like she'll do watch parties, she'll just hang out, and I really want to just do that. I don't want to ever be like, oh, it's just me versus you. Like, no, we're a together thing. We're a community. You helped me get here. I'm gonna stay with you.
I like that. That's a good thing to go for, and especially if your community like will literally pull out fire and pitchforks with you to defend you. Like that's a pretty cool community right there. So definitely.
Oh hell yeah, that was wild.
That was cool. I like that a lot. That is actually really cool. Yeah, I'm trying to like remember as many names. I'm terrible with names, like completely terrible names. So after every stream, I try and look back at my chat and try and like think everyone by name because I want to be in the same way as you. I want to be able to have a community that I can actually rely on and trust. And like we are going through this journey together, and I want us to be on this together. So I'm trying to remember as much of the name as possible, so that if one day in the far future, if this ever happens, I get to be a little bit big, I would like to remember every single person who has been on that journey from the beginning.
Oh,
That's what I think.
absolutely.
Agreed. What were we talking about before? Did we go on topic? Can't remember. We were talking about something else. Then we were on topic, I think. Did we? I don't remember. Anyway. But no, definitely agree with everything we were saying before. Like, again, Trua, you should patent the whole spinning facts thing. You should definitely patent that. I want to see a shirt. Orca only spits truth. Orca only spits truth. I want to see it.
I love that.
I'll be one of your first buyers. Do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Let's get into oh yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about. And that is, since you first started streaming compared to now, have you noticed any changes in like how you stream and stuff?
Yes. So when I first started, I was not 18 plus. And that is because I wasn't sure what lane I wanted to go with when in streaming. And I feel like honestly, that's a very important thing for you to decide. Because my whole thing is I keep seeing streamers who borderline, like they're not 18 plus, but they say kind of random shit on social media. So it's like, it makes it like, are you 18 plus or are you not? So my whole thing is like, I wanted to stay consistent. So I was like, if I'm gonna, lewd post on Twitter, flirt with chat on Twitter or whatever, or even just flirt with chat, I was like, I want to be 18 plus. So I was like, that's one of the things I definitely changed. I was like, there's no way, like, I wanted to draw that line real quick. So I actually like decided it's fun to flirt with chat, and it's a lot of fun to mess with them, because there's a lot of people that come in that get a lot of entertainment out of it, and I really like it. So
I should try that more often. Hey chat. Hey. What's up? I see you there. No, I should try that. Maybe I'll have to take some lessons from
I have
you.
a call me daddy redeem that is probably one of my most popular ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll turn around and I'll just I'll be like, thanks, daddy, or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, and people love that. So I absolutely love flustering chat sometimes.
I see. Nice. Never forget who has been with you and who have true love and support of that streamer. Always wanting to see that growth. Agreed, 100%.
Exactly, Kendra, 100%.
Never forget. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, you kind of have to like, because like I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of different kind of VTubers out there to put into just two different lanes, but there's definitely majority of them trying to be either a very not say so and some who are very say so. So to be
I would
able
say I'm
to
the perfect mix of both. Because keep in mind I am 30, so it's like I only prefer to interact with adults. I don't mind if somebody comes and says, "Hey, I want streaming advice." It's fine. You want to ask me about streaming advice? There you go. But I don't want, I didn't want anything to come out of it. And you know how it is when it comes to streaming. Anything can be taken the wrong way very quickly. So I was just like, nah, we're drawing the line in the sand now. I want to be 18 plus.
True. Probably the smartest thing to do, just in case something happens. It will protect you, because at least if something like did slip that you maybe didn't mean to say, at least you can be like, well, it's 18 plus, so you guys should have expected it.
We all do, Kenro. Exactly.
We all do. Love that. It's great. All right, cool. All right, so let's have some fun tidbit of questions just to get into like the end part of that interview. Again, don't forget, guys, you have that child redeem. That's definitely not something I should say. Channel redeem of spin the wheel if you guys want to do that. Definitely. But first, if you could live in any video game world, what world would you like to live in?
That's a good question. Probably World of Warcraft. I love like the Night Elf starting area.
Again,
Oh my god, the
Brave
night elves
cosplay.
sound so beautiful. Yes.
I can see that. You definitely like a forest elf kind of style.
I love it so much.
Sometimes you will just have a reaction just going, and I thought I said something wrong. It's like, oh shoot, what did I do? And then you're like, oh yeah, that was great. Just like your reactions is kind of funny to me. I like it. But yeah, I actually skipped this one, but I'm going to try and put us on this one now. What's your favorite video game or free game franchise?
Ooh, okay. So my favorite for my entire life was Sims because I've got like over 7,000 hours in that
Wow.
thing. Yeah, I know.
Do
Very
you do
very
you
comfort
mod?
game.
Do you modded?
No, because I don't want to
Oh.
break my computer. But also I really do feel like modding kind of ruins the experience for me personally because then I feel like I can never go back to the base game and enjoy it for what it is. So, but as far as other things, I would say my favorite game series. Oh God. I don't think I have a series because I've never played like a 1, 2, and 3 of anything. I would probably say God of War because I love God of War a lot and I want to play the new one so bad. I don't have a PlayStation
Oh.
5 though.
I wish you luck. I hope you get that PS5 because it's definitely worth it.
Same.
Definitely worth it. It's easier to
Have you
get a
played it?
PS5 now. Yeah, I played it. I work at a game store, so I get like free games all the time, and that's one of the games I got for free. So it was really cool. I like it a lot. It's definitely worth it. Can't wait until we see the third one. Hopefully, we get into different realms other than Norse. That's what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool. He'd be the ultimate god of war. Just goes to different realms and just kills everyone. Crazy.
I love that.
I love it too. I want to see what he does. I want to see. I feel like with what they pretty much planted from the first God of War game, he could do so much stuff. Like he already did Greek mythology, and now that he was introduced to Norse mythology, and they even hinted that he could go to other realms and go to their kind of like timelines and mythologies, like. The world is huge with God of War, and like all the possibilities are endless. Like how Teacup says Egyptian, that'd be so dope to see Kratos going into like Egyptian lore. Like some of these like the ideas that you could do with God of War is endless now that he can do this stuff.
Oh heck yeah.
I can't wait to see it. Like I can literally see him like fight like Norse, like not Norse, sorry. Horus? Yeah, Horus. That'd be kind of cool to see. Cool. I like to see that. Also, like, my girlfriend got me into modded Sims, and oh my god, the things you can do in modded Sims is insane.
It's insane.
It's insane. Like, I can't tell you too much, or else Twitch will ban me. But you can do a lot.
Yeah,
of
no,
cool
you can do a
things.
lot.
You can do a lot of things in that. Definitely. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small, who would it be?
Well, obviously probably Bao because I love her so much, but if we're not, speaking about her, I would probably say Nux. Nux is a lot of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, he followed me back in June. So I would love to hang out and talk to Nux. I think he's got that gremlin energy that I love.
He does.
So
I
I'm
like him.
super happy.
I think it'd be cool to see more. Like I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. I met in person Lost Paws, and he's a really chill, really cool, awesome person. But I feel like his community, which I feel like is Nux community too. I feel like they intermix communities together. I feel like that'd be really cool to like see them do more stuff. I haven't seen them in a while, but I want to see what they've been doing lately.
Yeah, me too. And I will say, have DM'd Nux a couple times, and he's one of the people that he's big and he's massive, and it's probably one of the people that like I will say is very grounded, very humble that I've interacted with, especially that's so massive because they don't act like they're above you.
That's cool. That's
like
cool.
He knows that he is, but he doesn't act like that. And I feel like those are the best people.
Those are the best people. Like I hope like because fame turns people into different ways, and I really hope that no matter what happens, I stay as who I am now, no matter how big I get. But I
Yeah.
definitely aspire to be more like Nux and like Lost Paws, because I feel like no matter how big they get, they still kind of remember that they're still just regular people.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Cool. All right, winding down our stream, guys. We're winding down our stream. If you guys have any questions you want to ask our lovely Trua, that you've always been burning to ask, don't forget to put that into chat, because this is the time to ask your questions. You know, this is yes, I'm asking all these amazing questions to a lovely guest here, but don't forget, you guys are a part of this too. So if you guys want to ask some amazing questions you've always been burning to ask Trua, this is the time to do it. This is time to do it.
Oh
But
gosh, here we go.
I want to see. I want to see some of the questions you guys come up with. But first, what are your current goals when it comes to streaming?
Well, that's a good question. Okay, so my goals are I love my growth. I just don't want, like I said, to wake up and I have like 100,000 overnight because I feel like I would just have a breakdown. um, I just don't want rapid growth to where it's like out of my control and like out of my hands. You know, I'm really happy with where things are, especially in the Discord. We've only got like 6 or 7 mods plus my admin. People pretty much behave themselves. You know, for the most part. And I'm thankful for that. But I'm just scared of, you know, things getting out of hand. But I will say, as far as goals go, I just want to build a strong community, you know, where people feel safe and welcome to come in and hang out. My community is all about helping other people, you know, reach affiliate or reach partner or, you know, reach whatever they want to do. And I want us to all feel like they don't have to have social anxiety and that like you're in a group of people that like has this and you know that it feels the same exact way, but like there's that wall broken down where it's like you don't have to feel that way anymore. So that's one of my biggest goals. But as far as like streaming goes, I want to try to stream as much as I can this year. I did kind of, I don't want to say take a break, but I stopped streaming as much back in like July through like September just because I was kind of busy and we had a lot of things going on personally. But this year I'm really gonna be like doubling down and going turbo with streams.
Go turbo. I like it.
Yes.
Full throttle. Let's do it. Let's go. I want to see. But when are we going to Taco Bell?
Yes. Okay. Taco Bell is great. Honestly, Kenro, you hit me up. I just got that $50 Taco Bell gift card from Throne the other day. So.
Nice. Go for it. Just watch out what happens afterwards, because Taco Bell is notorious for that. Cool. I want the Crunchwrap Supreme. So if we're taking orders, Crunchwrap Supreme. Is that Del Taco or Taco Bell?
No, that's Taco Bell.
Okay, cool. Crunchwrap Supreme for me then. Okay, if we're taking orders. Crunchwrap Supreme. What advice do you have for those who might want to get into streaming or VTubing?
Oh gosh. Okay. So
This is a big
find
one.
out what kind of streamer you want to be, whether it's a gaming streamer or a just chatting streamer. Honestly, Twitch is so versatile now that I can go on here and find people, you know, playing music or singing or, you know, not just playing games. Whereas like Twitch was originally just for people who wanted to game or share, you know, creative ideas on their processes. You can be an art streamer if you want. As far as that goes though, like when you're starting out, find out what you want to do. Lock down your socials, put a name for yourself, start promoting yourself, and then get well established in the community before you actually start streaming. That way you already have something built up. And then honestly, find your niche, find your community, and once you find that, start following like people and just start interacting with them on social media.
That's a good one. I think the big one I take from this is that when you are on social media, you should go out and follow and interact with some of the people you've been inspired by the most. You know, I feel like some people just trying to start completely from ground zero and trying to move up from there. But I feel like with the VTube community and how welcoming and how awesome they are, there's a lot of people that would be likely to like help you, like with like either giving you advice, giving you tips, and being able to just be really chill and talk with you.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with it too. Awesome. Cool. Well, bye, Kinyo.
Kenro.
Kenro. I'm terrible with names, so I always have to talk about. But yeah, he's going to do his modding. Cool. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you for answering every single question of mine. We actually ended off a little bit sooner than I thought it was. We didn't go on as much tangents as I thought we were supposed to. But we have plenty of time. So we can probably do some chat spins or chat questions if you have some. And maybe I can think of some other questions for you. But do you have
Totally
any
down.
yeah. If you have any questions for me.
Yeah. So like, how did you when did you start streaming, and when did you actually like get into like just wanting like when did you know that you wanted to do just interview based stuff, and do you just stream mainly interviews, or do you actually just go back and forth with gaming and interviews?
Oh, okay. So I work at a video game store, and I had a lot of people ask me for like their advice on the games that are not that well known, or they wanted to like get like what kind of like they pull out a game, like what kind of game is this, kind of stuff like that. And I would always tell them to like look it up on YouTube. Like I would try to explain to it, but if they want more questions, I usually tell them to look on YouTube. And it's like, oh, I couldn't because I couldn't find anything about this game. So then I ended up trying to be like a YouTuber first and trying to make like content for them so that they can like kind of enjoy it. So I would be like that Markiplier, kind of like Jacksepticeye kind of person, and do let's plays and play those kind of games. And then people started really enjoying my content, so I started playing other games that I really enjoyed playing, like League of Legends and stuff like that. And as time went on, I started doing streaming because I thought that would be really fun to do, and that was a lot of fun. This all started around, how dare you, Cookie? I'll have to do that in 1 second. But I started around like 2020, right before the pandemic actually got like underway. And so I tried, as I got bigger and I started getting more comfortable with my streaming kind of prowess, I started trying to reach out to people. And one of them was a VTuber who I'll always remember is Akira. He's the only VTuber, a librarian VTuber. And he was the most nicest, welcoming person I've ever met, and he was so cool and chill, and I still like watch him to this day. And he pretty much was my first collab person who like actually wanted to reach out and talk to me about kind of stuff. And so we hit it off. We started talking with each other. We started having fun, and then we started asking each other questions, kind of like an interview set. And he was mentioning, he was like, hey, you should do this. You should do like interview kind of like talk show. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be kind of cool to do. I love talking to people, and I love the VTuber community and how cool they are. So yeah, maybe we can do like a talk show. And so he introduced me to some of his friends on his community, and it started branching off of that. And I started reaching out to Twitter and started talking to people on Twitter and get all that stuff taken care of. And I've been doing it ever since. And you know what? It's been one of my favorite things to do. I still do like streaming and video game playing, like a variety streamer, every now and then, because I just think that's a lot of fun. And a lot of my customers still like to watch a lot of my video game streams. But like the interviews has really been my favorite part, because I've been able to reach out to meet new people I've never met before, and like I've found like best friends, relationships. I've been having a blast with all these things, and I want to keep doing it as long as I have people who want to come on my show. Like it's all like volunteer based. Like I still am super grateful for you to give me your time to do this, because I just reach out and just like, hey, can I give like 2 hours of your time to just talk? And you were able to do that.
Yeah.
I love it. So much great time.
I'm here for it. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Oh, thank you. But now we have your Ada. So my Cookie over here is trying to get me to do Ada of every single VTuber. So I've been trying to get better at it. So would you be able to rate my Ada and help me out?
Absolutely.
Cool. Let me try. So, okay, guys, let's see how I can do this.
Ooh, okay, that was like an 8.8.
Oh,
Cheer
okay,
for
cool.
it.
It's getting
That
better.
was so
It's getting
good.
better. Oh, thank you. I love it. I'm trying to get better. Luckily, Cookie has definitely been using this every single stream that I have with another person. So this helps me like kind of slowly get better and better as I do it.
We love to see it.
Oh, thank you. How's your Ada? Is it pretty groundbreaking?
I mean, I would say it's pretty standard, but
Oh, do that one more time for me, please. Oh, there you go. There you go. That little steamy here now. It's a little steamy. Cool, cool. All right. Well, thank you. I much appreciate. Chat, clip it now. Clip it. do it. We got to get the clips. Got to get the clips. Ah. Oh wow, your community is really into it. Oh
yeah.
Snap.
Yeah,
I can see
that's
why.
exactly what I mean. Yeah.
I see why. The free is a free odd for you guys. We're sticking all the way to the end of the stream. I love it. Wow, even Cookie enjoying it. Whoa. It's very, very magical oddas right there. One day I'll get to that level. One day. But let's we have 2 spins, so let's get some of the spins going, shall we?
Oh yeah, I'm totally ready.
All right. So the next question for you.
Hey, listen.
Oh, hey, thank you, Sassy. 3K. Oh my god.
Sassy 3K. Oh my gosh, let's go.
Let's go, Sassy. Oh, snap.
She makes a lot of like these. So she's actually making me commercials right now.
Oh.
Out of the names that people have been calling me, so like Evertunic, Evertuba, all that stuff.
I love it. That's so great. That's so cool. I want to see some of this commercial. I want to see her as a tuba and a tuna. I want to see the tuna.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love her.
Like, I don't know why, but Chad just has a hard time coming up with names for us, because like my name is Trickco, but I've been called Trico. I've been called, well, I actually wrote it down. I've been called Trico, Thicko, Weebco, Freako, Twerko. They just can't get my names right. I don't know what's with the community. Why do you guys do this?
Oh yeah.
But for you, so we talked a little bit about pizza toppings, but what is your favorite pizza topping?
Oh gosh, mushrooms, sausage, and pepperoni for sure.
What? Mushrooms? Bleh. But I like everything else, though. Very good. Base? Whoa. Oh.
I do love black olives as well. But it just depends. But my dad used to buy like the Junker pizzas, and so I didn't really have a choice when I was living with him because he would just pretty much buy the one that he wanted, especially like when times were tough. And he's like, well, just pick off what you don't like. So I would pick off like the ham, because it's not that I didn't like ham, but I just felt like ham was just weird on pizza. And I would just pick off like the pineapples, the anchovies, because I'm not a fish person. But then like yeah, so like, and like the onions, and I would eat everything else, which was pretty much bacon, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, and olives.
Makes sense. That's pretty good. I like it.
So I got used to eating that, if that makes sense.
No, makes sense. Definitely. I picked off like the olives, the mushrooms, and the pineapple when I was growing up. Definitely agree with that though. Definitely. Hey, next spin. We got 2 more spins. ORCA is not a fish person, you say? Whoa. ORCA?
So I don't eat fish. Yes.
What?
The only fish that I will ever touch is like raw salmon for nigiri, but even still, it's very. It's hard for me because like I don't really like the fishy taste, if that makes sense.
No, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'm an ORCA that likes chicken nuggets and salad.
I love that. You're the best kind of ORCA. You don't eat fish.
My life has been a lie. Oh my god, no.
Oh no. Oh my god. Cool. Alright. So the question we got on here is embarrassing story. Do you have an embarrassing story you'd like to tell us?
With streaming?
Oh, with anything.
Oh god. Embarrassing
You can do
story.
streaming if you want, though.
Yeah, okay. So there was this one time I actually was doing an interview, and I don't know if you've ever had this happen when have you been interviewed before?
Not really.
Or have you just been in a collab or in a call, and there's times where like I don't want to like end the interview and I don't want to say I'll be right back, but like something had happened where I was like, oh god, I have to go to the, like you have to go to the bathroom, and it's like, oh god, so like when it hits, you have to go, right? So there was one time I was in the middle of an interview and I was like, oh God, my stomach's not feeling good. And I answered their question really quick, and then they're like, oh, so I asked them a really kind of complex question so I could run to the bathroom, take care of what I had to take care of, and then run back. And like, I had to get this done in like 30 seconds and I was gonna cry, but it was the most craziest shit. So I would say that's probably my most embarrassing streaming moment, but nobody knew about it, but I don't mind talking about it, but it was hilarious.
That sounds awesome. Like it was like a speed run. So
Yeah, it was.
So it was like meaning of life. Go.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. I want to see that. I want to see that more awesome.
By the way, I love your chair. Can we talk about how that's My Hero Academia?
Yeah. So
let's go.
I might break the immersion, but this is actually just a blanket on a chair.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Like it's just a regular gaming chair, but I put a blanket on it just because
That
I like
blanket
the
is
comfort.
amazing.
Yeah, I can't find it anywhere anymore. Like I don't remember
love
how I
it.
got it, but I just like the
And your
feel.
setup is so freaking cool.
Oh yeah. Like
You
this
have
is
so
one
many figures.
I've had so many people ask me like, why haven't I just become a VTuber? This is like
Yeah.
one of the most biggest questions I get. And like one of the reasons is because of this. Like I have too much stuff I want to show off to people. I just all the big booba waifus, you know it. You know it. I have some of my favorite ones right here. I have all the good
Absolutely
stuff.
amazing.
Thank you. I like showing off all this kind of stuff. So I think that's really good. It's really fun. So yeah, my setup is this is like the little tiny corner in my room. It's a little tiny corner. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's really good. But I haven't been interviewed before. I've always been the interview person because I'm a store manager, so I'm so used to interviewing so many people that like I don't get interviewed very often. But I have had moments where I'm like, oh shoot, I need to take a phone call because my store is like burning down, so I have to go. But usually I tell the person who I'm interviewing like, hey, can you watch the stream? Don't burn anything down, and I leave. And usually they try and burn things down most of the time. You wouldn't burn anything down, right? In my stream setup, right? You wouldn't burn my
No.
nice. Yeah. See, guys, you don't have to burn things down just because I leave. You don't have to light things on fire. This is expensive. Yay, arson!
arson!
No,
Oh my God.
no arson! No. If the camera lowers a tidbit, you can find this body. I don't have no cookie. No, don't have the body pillars. And no, wouldn't they be on my bed? Never mind. No body pillars. No. Now everyone's trying to burn things down. See what happens, Trua? I mentioned fire, and now everyone's trying to burn things down. See what happens?
Let's go.
No, don't promote that. No, we can't promote these things. No. You know how expensive this setup is? You know, like this view.
Yeah, no, honestly,
view?
your setup's too pretty and too perfect to do that. I feel like my ass, like if I moved anything, it would just knock everything over. Like that's literally like how I don't understand how people get like perfectly aesthetic setups like that, because I just can't. My brain can't understand how to like put things together like that to where they look nice.
I know. I think the hard part is literally like, so I can make it look really nice, but if you're like standing right behind me, it looks pretty terrible because it only looks nice because it's pointing towards the screen. But if you look on anywhere else, it was like, wow, this looks terrible.
I think it looks absolutely amazing from where I'm sitting, and especially your blanket. I feel like makes the damn scene. I love it.
I'm glad you like it. I've been thinking about getting another new blanket for something else, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
She would burn it all. Don't believe her. You would? True. Is that true?
What?
Is that true?
Dragon.
True.
No.
True.
I love Dragon so much.
Do you actually? Is Trua actually speaks to Trua? Did she speak all the true? All the true. Sus. Agreed. Sus.
Sus.
Hey, sus. All right, we have two more spins because we got another spin from my Wolfie boy over here, who's like going all mad over there in chat. None
Wolfie.
out of malicious, but because the fire is pretty. Oh, so if you burn my stuff, it's not because you're trying to destroy things. You just think fire is pretty. Oh, okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh no.
You know what? I can see that. Just make sure the fire doesn't spread. How about that? How about you can do a little fire, Teeny bit fire, not too much fire. Teeny bit. fire do be lit. It'd be lit. It'd definitely be lit. I agree. All right. Well, can we have a VTuber interaction without an Ada? I know we just had Ada before, but now can we get another one just in case they didn't get the clip in time?
Yes.
Ooh, the breathiness. I like it. I like it. The bonus Ada. Yes, we get a bonus one. Hope you guys were ready for that one. Hopefully, though. Let's go. Wow, Cookie's really into that one. The Adas, as the best ones.
I think that's the best thing is like everybody does it differently. So some people do the breathy ones, some people do like the more anime ones where it's like, and then
Yeah.
I don't know, I kind of like the versatility that holds.
Oh yeah, and you can usually tell because like each one. T, what do you do? When are we getting
He's
a
like,
aura?
The awa.
Awa.
He loves the gremlin awa, so it's basically like awa.
Awa.
Yeah.
Hey, you know whatever turns people on, right? Teacup,
Basically.
that's your jam. That's your jam. I bet tuna. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. See, tuna's like it. The teacup likes it. See, I actually called you tuna too. So I called you tuna. See, I feel bad. I called you tuna. Oh, Iowa. Yeah, lucky with my Ada spins. You did. Good job, boy. Lucky. You need to be on more of my gotcha polls, okay? Because you're lucky. I want to see more. All right, cool. All right, next one. You been enjoying yourself so far? Oh. Are you there, Trua? Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm here. What is it?
I was saying you've been enjoying yourself so far?
Oh, I thought you were talking to chat. I'm so sorry.
I hope Chad's enjoying
I'm
yourself.
so used to people like talking to chat, so I'm just like, I don't want to answer 'cause...
that was awkward. I was like, oh, I guess maybe.
But
she didn't
yeah,
wanna
no,
answer.
I've been having a great time. You're an amazing interviewer, and I really love the way that you handle everything.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. You have been interviewed by so many different people, but I'm glad you like my interview style. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's
I
go,
love it.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. And I hope, and chat, you as well. I hope you guys have been enjoying your time here. It will be ending very soon, but I hope you guys enjoy all the time that you guys have here. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I don't want my gotcha pulls. You don't want my gotcha pulls? Oh no. Yeah, maybe we'll have to test that next time. Next time I have a gotcha pull session with Genshin. But okay, for all those who need to know this is the one that a lot of people look forward to. Trua, do you have an ideal date?
Yeah. Are you talking about like if somebody took me on a date, like what we would do?
Yeah, what would you like to be taken on a date as? Like, what's the most ideal date? Like, yeah.
So my
Just
probably ideal one is like just finding like a small like downtown area that's got like a lot of like night activity. Where it's like not too hot, not too cold, just a decent temperature where it's like we can just go out and sit on the benches and just grab like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just like walk around and just like experience the nightlife. Like that's probably one of my favorite things to do. It's like people watch.
People watch, yes. I like
Yeah.
it. Hey, that sounds like a good time. Guys, write this down. I must go. I must got her because I'm having fun. Oh, that's good. She's fun. Don't forget to go check out Trua. She's going to be hitting some really awesome goals this year, and I can't wait to see how big she
Thank
grows.
you so much.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very romantic. Definitely. And get those tentacles out of here, Cookie. I know Cookie just really likes tentacles for some reason. I don't know why.
I love that. And yes, I am a romantic. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know the feels. I know it. I'm definitely hopeless romantic as well. Cool, I think we have one more spin, I think. Let's do one more. And what's the most hated game you've ever played?
Dark Souls, the original.
Oh.
I broke 3 PlayStation 3 controllers over it.
Wow. You know what? I can see that. I think I broke in a couple of controllers from playing some of the Soulborn series. Dang. Agreed.
I love
100%.
Elden Ring though, and I
Elden
love Bloodborne. And this new one that's really interesting. It's called Steel Rising. It's very poorly optimized for the PC though, but it's a lot of fun.
That sounds like it.
They're all
Definitely.
Souls-like games, and Let It Die as well. But Dark Souls, the original, no way.
They did a remake of it, I think. Oh no, that's Demon Souls. You should try Demon Souls.
Yeah, and I will say I don't like Halo either.
Oh, it's controversial over here.
I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna get
snap.
yelled at, but I don't like Halo.
Oh wow. I know a lot of my community is gonna be like, oh, how dare.
How dare, yeah.
How dare. But you know what? Understandable. You know, I think there's always going to be one person who like does not like a game that's really, really popular. This is how it is. Like I don't like Fortnite. I think Fortnite's terrible. But that's me. I love
actually gotten a lot better since they introduced no build, but that's it.
I know. I remember my first time ever playing Fortnite. What's Cookie saying? Trua, how you feel about hot cereal? Yes. Okay, hold on to my last thing. My Fortnite story is nothing important compared to this. Okay, very important. Do you eat your cereal with hot milk or cold milk?
That's a really good question. I mean, I do it with cold milk because it room temperatures out anyways, but wow, I never thought about doing it the other way.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is more controversial
There's
than
people that do that?
Yeah. There is. There is.
Like,
right,
wait,
Cookie?
what?
Right?
I was like, that's real?
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
All right. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm like, I can see why like that would be a thing, but it's something I've never tried. I would be open to try it, absolutely, but I was just like, it's not something I would have thought of on my own.
Watch out, because I tried it recently. Not that great.
Yeah, okay, that's valid.
I didn't realize people
That's
use hot
funny.
milk. I didn't know people would drink it cold. That's what I'm saying. I love it.
Yeah, no, that shit's hilarious.
It's great. No, like if you enjoy, go for it. No shame on that part. But like, what? Hot milk? Like I don't know. Like, I like cold milk just because, like you said, it turns to room temperature, and I think it's fine with the cold milk. But like,
Yeah.
I like it cold because it feels like it gets soggier less, you know. Because if hot milk, I think it speeds up the sogginess process, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I like it to still have that crunch with my cereal. I do not drink a lot of milk in general because because you dox yourself, I'll dox myself. I'm also 30.
Oh,
And I yeah.
Dirty gang.
Dirty gang, let's go. And I feel like milk does not do well with my system anymore. If I drink too much milk, I'll be in the bathroom a lot longer than I used to be. So I don't know. Milkless does not do well with me. Whenever I have coffee, I have to have like oat milk nowadays. I don't know what it means and what it says about me as I get older, but just milk does not do well for me. No mommy milkers. Now that's a different story. I should watch what I'm saying right now. I feel like I could say something really bad. So watch what I'm saying. But let's just say I don't like drinking milk, but mommy milkers though. So so how's your day going so far? You enjoying your day? You having fun? Any plans for the rest of the day?
Not really. I'm gonna be streaming later. I do have an outfit reveal tease that I'm gonna be doing today. And give you guys a little sneak preview if you want.
I'd be down for it. How about you guys? Would you guys like to see a little sneak peek of her new outfit?
I will have to kind of move her down a little bit.
Whoa. Going underneath
just because we don't want to give too much away.
Oh, snap.
I'm super excited for this. You have no idea.
Hey guys, there you guys go. Like, you guys come to this amazing interview session and you get a nice little sneak peek. Only the chosen ones.
Yeah, only the chosen ones. So if you came here, you got to see it first. You got to see a little bit of it first. So I'm honestly really excited.
Oh, hey, whoa! I like the look. Look at that. I like the blue like streak. I like the blue streak.
So you guys got to see it first.
Oh, let's go. I like it. Yeah, I keep the
Yeah.
tongue. All right, let's see the full body.
Yes.
Ooh, I like the rose on the leg. I like it. Like you said, like you like to keep it like the monotone kind of like black and white, but it has a little splash of colors to bring out the colors. I like it. It's really good. Exclusive
Absolutely. So
premiere.
this is a really exclusive premiere because I have not shown anybody yet.
Oh, guys,
So-
hear that? Hear that? You guys are special. You guys are special.
I've
Exclusive.
teased it on Twitter a little bit, so you guys get to see a little bit.
Whoa, where's the tail? Oh, dang. Kiki wants to see the tail. Think it true. You have a problem with leaks. What are you talking about? No. I think this is a good time. Best time for leaks. Best time. Mommy, sorry. Mommy.
Listen,
sorry.
only the most trusted people are here, so it's alright.
Oh. It's alright. Exclusive bragging rights. Let's go. Yep. You guys can say that. Remember, we saw this amazing model in Trickle's interview. I like it. I like the look. So I think my favorite parts is like the eyes, because I like the way it's angled. It has that like mommy energy kind of thing, you know. Like I like how like it's kind of like tilted in a way that like kind of points down like an arrow. I have a thing for people's with eyes. I like the eyes. So this is the first thing that I usually go for. It's the eyes and the hair, and then other parts of people's assets. But let's lay it down the line.
Yeah, for sure.
But I like it. It's really good. And you have little fangs. It's little fangs.
Yeah, my other one did too.
Yeah, but I
They
think
probably weren't
it's
as
easier
visible.
to see. Yeah, it's easier to see in this one. And again, I do like the blue streak. Booba is it nice?
Oh, yeah.
Booba's nice. Yes.
So I did the
Oops,
blue
nice.
streak to just kind of like, you know, be like, hey, this is new, you know, it's something fresh, you know.
I like it. It's nice tidbits. It's very subtle. Very subtle. I like it. Cool. Well, hey, that's really cool. I like it. All right, guys, we're running down the line of more of our stream today. So, do you guys have any more questions you want to ask? Just more booba, just eyes. No booba. I think he meant no booba. Just eyes, no booba. I think Nello maybe did a Freudian slip and wanted more
He's
booba.
playing Elden Ring, so it makes sense.
Ah, I see. I just imagine he's doing like a Freudian slip and he wants to see more booba instead of no booba. I think that's what I'm
Probably.
making. Hey, we got another spin. Let's do it. Yeah, who even plays Elden Ring, right? Who's beating the game already and is waiting for the DLC? Yeah, can't be me. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs.
Oh, names?
I have a pug. Her name is Lily. She just turned 1. And then I have a Morkie, which is a Maltese Yorkie, named Louie. He's going to be turning 2, I think, in June.
That's adorable. I like that. I bet they're wild. They go crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, they're insane. My pug has like, so you know, pugs like have like breathing issues in general, but it's just so funny because like she'll come up and she'll like paw on my legs and she'll just stand on her hind legs and she'll just be like. She sounds like an engine.
I love it.
And she always has her tongue out, always.
Hey, yeah, go for it. Go for it. I like it. That's cool. That's really cool. Awesome. But yeah, this was fun. I like one. Well, I'm glad to be back and be able to like have you as my first interview of the new year. Definitely think you started off as a really high note. Thank you so much. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was so nice and so unexpected to see, especially like when you get people in your DMs asking for interviews. You're like so excited because you're like, oh, I've made it to that point.
I made that point. I'm there.
It's a lot
guys.
of fun.
It is really fun. It's really fun, and I feel like because my interviews are super chill and relaxing, and it's not really by the book. You know, like we have 15 questions to keep us like in line, but we like go off and do whatever we want, and it's very chill and relaxing. That I feel like this is a good way to get people started with the interviews. You know, kind of give them experience
100%.
with it. So I'm really happy with it. It's a great start of the new year, and I can't wait to see what happens for both of us. You know. I think our
Absolutely.
journeys are going to go, and we're going to probably intertwine every now and then. If you don't mind, we might have a collab here and there if you would like to.
I'm
if you'd like
down.
to.
I'm totally down.
Me too, me too. And then we'll see our progress. But I'm definitely looking forward to this year. I have so much planned. I have so much planned.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. And thank you so much again, like I said, for just having me on here and just introducing me to your community. I honestly feel like it's so important to remember that like when two people are collabing or even interviewing, it's just two communities coming together. And I think that that's amazing because we're not only, you know, having people that like both of us, maybe my community is introduced to you and they might find their comfort person in you and vice versa, but also
Hmm.
people making friends in chat, and that's super important as
Oh
well. And I
yeah.
love that we can just be that bridge, that gap, or bridging that gap. I can't speak.
You're good. You're good. You're okay. It's okay. It's a warm up. It's a warm up for your stream later today. It's a warm up.
Exactly.
I love it. No, I agree with you 100%. I love when two streamers with two different communities come together and they interact with each other. Like whenever we're like doing interviews like this, and I see like two of my like some of my community talking with your community, I'm like, I just want to watch. I just want to watch. It's like my kids interact with other kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much
Yeah.
so much great time. And one of the reasons why I love doing these interviews too is because I do have different mix of different communities coming together. Because some people only like to watch my interviews, which is totally fine. I don't mind that at all. But I've been doing it for so long that I've had people from so many different VTuber communities all coming and watching a new VTuber to check out. And I love that. I love the idea. Because I feel like there's so many different VTubers with so many different styles that no matter like who you like swear by and who your main VTuber is, there's still so many other people to check out. So whenever we do more of these interviews, you have always like, oh hey, it's Sunday, so there's a new VTuber interview. Maybe I should check this out. Who knows? Maybe I'll like this person too.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I like about that a lot. Well, we have wrapped up matchmaking. Oh snap! We have run out of time. Kind of, not really. We could keep going if we really wanted to, but so far we pretty much got all the stuff we wanted to do. Anything else you guys want to do before we end up the stream? Again, I want to say don't forget to follow our amazing Evertrua. Where can people find you, by the way?
So I am on Twitch as just Evertrua, and then at if you want to follow me on Twitter as well, I do Evertrua_TTV.
So definitely give her a shout out. She's going to be streaming later today, so we definitely check her out. That, and also we got to see more of her model. I want to see some new stuff. I want to see some really awesome stuff. And there's a really big collab coming up pretty soon. I want to see some of that. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't either, honestly. That's gonna be insane.
No, it's gonna be super cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's a good start of the new year, guys. 2023 is gonna be amazing. Watch, something big is gonna happen this year. I don't know what it is, but something really big is gonna happen this year. Like, hopefully, it's not like pandemic big. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Oh God,
but
yeah.
But
no.
I want something big to happen this year. This is gonna be a pretty crazy year. Something tells me, I don't know, something in the universe or whatever you believe in, but something tells me that something is going to be crazy is going to happen this year. And I'm looking forward to checking it out with all you guys. It'd be really cool. But yeah, if you guys want to check out more VTuber interviews, I do this pretty much every single week. Sometimes on Sunday, most of the time on Sundays, because that's usually when I have days off. But also I do sometimes on Wednesdays too. So definitely check back out a new person each and every week. And I hope you guys stay tuned and check that out. But don't forget to check out amazing, lovely Trua over here. She only spits the truth. Only spits the truth. But thank you guys all so much for joining in. I really do appreciate it. Trua, do not leave Discord really quick, okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Then I will see you guys next time. I think we're going to do a fun raid. See anyone who would like to raid. I have some really awesome people. Trinity and Elora is streaming. Oh man, there's so many people to raid.
I love Trinity.
You like Trinity? Let's
She's such a sweetheart.
let's send this to Trinity. I wonder if she's has her new model set up. I think she's talking about her model. So let's send this raid over to Trinity. Give her all the love as well. She's been on my show too. She's really awesome. In fact, she actually wants to go on my show again with her new model, so that might actually be a lot of fun too. So give some love to Treaty over there, and I hope you guys all have yourself a nice day, okay? Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Oh. I know. My thing is not going... there you go. You guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that.
I love Trinity so much. She's amazing.